Well, hey there, welcome to Carolina Eats, sponsored by Ingles. We're going to be doing this quarterly where we take recipe ideas that have been submitted by our viewers, and we're going to be teaming up with Chef Jasmine Queen from Ingles, and she's going to be coaching those contestants to help them fine-tune their recipes. Chef Jasmine, good to see you.
You too. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, so this has been all a part of our March Hoops sweepstakes, where we've been asking our viewers to submit those recipes that are great for game days, to get us all in the basketball mood, and you're going to take those Ingles ingredients and turn them into some really great recipes. So I can't wait to introduce you to our contestants. But first, let's talk a little bit about you. You've done all types of things.
Oh, I have. I've been with Ingles for about 4 years now. It started off on a weight loss reality show. I know, right?
You're like, but that you learned some things doing that for sure.
I did. My expert on there was actually the dietitian for the Chicago Cubs. So she knows a lot, right, small potatoes, right? But she knows a lot. So she taught me a lot about swapping, kind of unhealthy ingredients for healthy stuff, healthier stuff anyway.
And you did really well on that show, I might add.
I might have won.
I might have won the show, so congratulations.
Thank you.
I love that you're using that kind of well-rounded knowledge of food and ingredients, and Ingles does such a great job of making these healthy choices really happen. So we have some really good things that are going to happen on Carolina Eats. So you want to meet our first contestant?
Oh my gosh, I'm beyond excited. Let's do this.
I love Vera Gall. She is an amazing chef in her own right, and she does some really cool things. Vera, good to see you.
It's good to see you, Jamarcus.
Yeah, welcome to Carolina Eats. So we're going to be making some hummus today. Tell us about your recipe.
Yeah, so actually this is like a three-pointer kind of recipe, right?
See what she did there? I like that.
I don't play basketball. That was a bad three-pointer.
So we actually, the recipes we submitted were for 3 different hummuses because you can't get enough healthy eating when you're watching a game, right? So we made a lemon hummus with our lemon olive oil and lemon zest in it, and then a beetroot hummus with black beans and beetroot that is actually absolutely delicious.
So you're saying you can get sports fans to actually eat beets and all these great
Absolutely.
veggies. Surprising. And we're using, of course, all ingredients that you picked up at Ingles.
Ingles, absolutely.
So that's important here. And it looks good too. It looks like you could probably put it on a nice basketball dish, make it really festive.
Exactly. So all we're going to do here is we're going to take the chickpeas that we bought at Ingles, and we're going to add a little bit of tahini. Tahini is like a sesame paste, and we're just going to add a little bit of that in here. I put some garlic in there as well, and a little bit of cumin. And then we're going to take a little bit of cayenne pepper just to give a little bit of heat, because pumpkin can be a little bit sweeter, so just kind of even out that sweetness.
And a lot of people hear pumpkin and they're automatically like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Chef Jasmine and I were talking about this before the show and saying, hey, pumpkin, you're either in or you're not. So.
Yeah. And then you're just going to kind of let that go. Needs a little bit of water. Just have a little on hand to make sure that sometimes your chickpeas will need a little help.
And is that, Chef Jasmine, is that something that when you're making hummus, like, because I've had hummus that isn't the right consistency.
Right.
I imagine it's, you got to really fine tune it to figure out the right thickness.
You do. I'm a big texture person. Like, I don't like, chunky chickpeas. So you really have to make sure that you're processing it long enough. And another good tip for this is you can put this in ice cubes and store it in your freezer. And then you can pop it out. It's ready to go at any time. So if you needed to make this before the game, and you want to just pop it in the freezer, ready to go.
We need to have a little thing that pops up at the bottom that says pro tip.
Right.
Because that is a pro tip.
That is a great tip.
Yeah, it saves my life.
Right?
Yeah. And so we've done that, and all we're going to do is add it to the pumpkin that we took out of the can. This is all ready. We're going to plate it, and after we've plated it,
comes the real fun.
Comes the fun part.
And we get to taste it. And as Vera's doing that, we want to remind you that you can go to livingupstatesc.com to check out all the recipes from the Carolina Eats finalists. You can look through all that ingredients list and go shopping at Ingles to make sure you can get all those ingredients and make the recipes for your big March game, hoops game that you're having at your house. So make sure you go to livingupstatesc.com for that.
Now, the fun part is getting a little something on it. So I always put a little bit dried cranberries. Gives it great color, gives it nice texture. You can also fold it into the hummus, so you don't just put it on top, and everybody, even at the bottom of the bowl, still gets to try some. And then I just put a little bit of toasted pumpkin seeds, a little bit of pumpkin oil.
Pumpkin oil?
Yeah, it's got a nice nutty flavor to it.
Beautiful.
There we go.
It looks great.
And there you go.
And then the three-pointer.
Now you got the 3-pointers, all net from there. It's all net with Ingalls and Vera. This is great. Should we try some of this?
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I'm all about that taste test.
Well, hey, you know what? What's the point if you can't taste test, right? And
we
you
got
should
the
taste
little-
all 3 of them.
Are you gonna dunk it in
I
there?
don't-
Ah, look at
I'm
you
gonna
go.
slam dunk it in there.
Which one are you going for?
I'm going for this one. I'm
Okay.
gonna go for the traditional.
I'm gonna
here.
tell you, I'm dying to try the beet one. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the beets.
Well, just beat it. I mean, you don't want to do puns with me.
You're gonna win.
This is good.
Ooh, that one is
This
too.
is good. The lemon zest. Mmm.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Vera. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And come back and see us anytime if you are bringing recipes like this.
Absolutely. Thank you for having
Of
me.
course. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Chef.
you.
Yep, livingupstatesc.com. And of course, always go to Ingalls to get all your ingredients before your big game matchup. I'm going to now finish eating, and there's more coming up after this.
Thanks, J-Man. I like it when he matches the guests.
Oh, it looked good.
Uh-huh, that was good.
He got the memo.
Yeah.
It is a Magic Monday, thus a little magic trick or two.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready, as long as there's no spelling or math.
No. A little box. Take
Okay,
a look.
I like it.
Red, yellow, and that's that little blue.
Blue.
Looks almost like a die, doesn't it?
Yeah,
huh?
without
but now
numbers
watch,
on it.
We'll get rid of course, that one right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you hold it.
Okay.
And show you the bag. Of course, the old bag, and there's nothing in the bag. Put that thing in there, would you please? Oh, very good. Now
Thanks.
watch. I'm going to take the top. I do have a top we'll
Okay.
put on here. Okay, put the top. Can you see that?
See it?
Now, the blue one's in the bag.
Blue one's in the
correct?
bag.
All right,
Red
let
and
me
yellow are
make
in
sure
there.
these things are still in there.
Still in there.
Yeah, I think they're in there. But I tell you what, I think with the magic word, say it.
Oh, thank heaven for TV7.
I think if you'll check, that block, that little die has totally vanished.
What?
And now wait, here's the good part. You ready?
Where did it go?
It flew back into the box.
What? No
They don't get much
way.
better than that, do they?
Jack Roper.
You want to try a real quick one and see?
Let's see.
A little pad,
Okay.
pen. I'm going to give you a piece of paper.
Okay.
I'm going to give me a piece of paper if I can get it out.
Okay.
Are you ready? Is it coming out? Hard to separate. Oh, come on, Jackie.
So
Here we
you-
go.
you each
Now,
get a piece
on
of
your
paper.
piece of paper, I'm going to write the word weak.
Why do I gotta be weak?
I'm going to write strong on mine.
Okay.
You hold that piece of paper up and see if you can tear it. Tear it. Can you tear it? Can you tear it? Can you tear it? What's the problem? You're kind of weak, I guess, aren't you? Try it again.
Try.
You know, you are trying. We're not. Don't eat it. Let me show you. Here's the mine. Let me see if I can do mine. I'm strong. Watch
Yeah.
carefully. It's just that easy.
Oh.
Now, wait. No. But see,
I hate
wait. Look. Yours. But with the magic word. You remember the magic word?
Weak.
What? No. What's the magic word?
Oh, thank heaven for TV7.
That's good. You ready? Let's
Ready.
see if I can do this. See, I'm having trouble.
Maybe you're
myself.
weak. Maybe you're weak too.
Yeah. Ready? I'm glad we have to wrap, but
Yeah.
I did want to.
And now you two.
I did want to do that.
Jack Roper's stronger than me. Great. Great. All right, coming up next, we've been introducing you to remarkable women as part of the Remarkable Women of the Carolinas contest. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to the last finalist. Don't move.